What is good, bro? Hold on. Dude, I am about to get in a car accident. Nah, what's up? Dude, I am friggin' falling apart. My bad, I didn't pull one out last week, dude. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put this out, but I have no idea how long it's gonna record because Daddy, once again, is low on memory for his phone. Like, dude, I don't know, get the cloud, put it up in the cloud, nobody knows where it goes. Bippity bop, bippity bop. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. So if you see this, if it cuts off in the middle of something, then I'm sorry. But I'm not a tech guy, I'm an electrician, all right? I was busy again last week, and then Daddy made the decision, you know, my girl had to go up to New York yesterday. Once again, stating emergency. This man, dude, my ADD's kicking. I went to the gym this morning. I got sick again, dude. This daycare is whooping my ass. But I have a head cold, like a head cold thing, whatever. So I was like, go to the gym, sweat it out. So I'm kind of back, but I'm like not even fully sick. I'm just like half sick. It's like worse than being like hungover. I'd rather be fully sick. But yeah, dude, I'm back. If this is fucking, I think any of my tech guys out there, why do I look so blurry or something? High res ain't, is this 4K? Yo, I have an old iPhone, right? If I have an old iPhone that's smashed, like whatever the last version is, that was another thing. You should have saw me trying to figure out which fucking screen protector I needed at Best Buy. Best Buy is basically a wasteland of virgins now. There's like 3 people, not even, it's regular people working at Best Buy, and I'm like, we need to go back to, some stores need people in them. I had to go buy a fucking microphone for a show, and you walk in there, Best Buy used to be eggheads working there. Like, I need fucking dorks. I need guys who've never even, I want guys who've never even considered the fact they might be able to get pussy to work at Best Buy. That's who I want. You get me? Like, I need a fucking nerd in there. I need a guy his fingers are, you know what I mean? He's got little crumpled fingers from just clutching video game controllers. That's who I'm looking for. You feel me? I need, like, guys who can't, like, that's what I'm looking for. I went to Best Buy to ask for a microphone, and you would have thought, like, I'm like, dude, I'm not asking for, like, a bomb. I don't need to, like, build some receiver situation. I need a microphone. Everybody kept taking me to fucking podcast microphones. I'm like, dude, do I look like a guy with a podcast microphone? No. All right? I'm a guy who puts in AirPods and makes it happen. Okay? And I just realized I don't even have my new AirPods in for this podcast. Fat lady sleeping next to me. But, yeah. Dude, it was pulling teeth to find anything I needed in there. And then the best part, I was in Jersey on my way to a show. And, I saw, you could tell, like, just, I forget what the point of the story was. I was going to tie it back in. We'll see if it happens. But I'm waiting in Best Buy, and there's a sad-looking couple behind me. You can tell when there's a guy in jorts that's not powerful. He's kind of an R-word. Retired. And he's standing there with his wife, and they got, like, a 55-inch that you could tell is the crown jewel of their home. You know what I mean? There's people got a couple 55-inches. I got a 55-inch in my garage. I'm not bragging. Dude, I work hard, you know? But, you could just tell they are not happy. And I heard the teenager that's working there talking to the guy. He's trying to return the TV, and she goes up to her boss. She's like, yeah, he leaned it like this up against his nightstand, and the TV fell. So he was trying to return it. I'm like, dude, why? What are you, an idiot? You came in here with a broken TV that you broke and said that happened? Don't. It's a corporation, bro. Lie to him. Oh! This isn't what I was going to talk about, but yesterday, I mean, what did I do? I defended the honor of baristas, which, who would ever assume that a man like me would do something like that? Like, for Halloween this year, I'm going to wear a suit of armor, and I'm going to have the trans life, like, whatever that flag is, you know, like, by the time I made the costume, the flag would change again, you know, the trans flag, the LGBTQIA, whatever. I went to yesterday I was on dad duty, my girl had to go to New York, so I had to come into work late, so I stopped at Starbucks, dude, you know me, get a little cold brew. I was a little sick, so I'm like, I don't know if it works, but in my head, I'm like, if you just blast yourself with caffeine you can ignore being sick. And I mean, I'm still alive to tell about it, so who's to say I'm wrong? I'm not a doctor. Get the fuck over, chief. So I get in there, I got my AirPods in, bippity bopping, and I can tell there's commotion. I start looking down, there's a fucking huge crazy guy who, like, every city now, there's homeless guys, you can't tell if they're homeless, because, like, I don't know if they're freshly homeless or they're just so severely mentally ill. Like, this guy kind of looked like a swaggy gay guy, and I thought he was talking to himself, but I couldn't see headphones in his ears. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, is this guy crazy? Oh no, he's on the phone. But he's fucking talking, then he starts spazzing on these fucking baristas. Like, oh, fuck you. See, I couldn't hear the first part. By the time I popped my headphones out, he's like, bitch, you stupid fucking bitch, like spazzing on this black queen. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a fucking Starbucks employee. We're not dealing with a lot of high-tea individuals here. This guy's fucking just dogging all these people, dude. It was brutal. And he was about to, like, hop over the fucking counter, and I'm like, dude, I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And then he looked at me and kind of said something, and I was like, dude, I'll beat your fucking ass. At which, I was already fucking caffeinated, dude. You know, I had already, that cold brew was gonna have to be my third cup of coffee of the day. So I fucking threatened this homeless guy, who I assume's homeless. I don't want to steal valor. But, he started, it was at Starbucks. I don't know if you guys ever seen online. In Philly, I don't know if it was during the pandemic. Maybe it was during the pandemic. There was two black dudes chilling in the Starbucks. And I guess the manager was just, I don't know if she was racist or what, but she was like, you guys can't just be hanging out here. Because I guess they got a coffee and were chilling. And they were like, we're waiting for a meeting or something. And she kind of, like, dogged them. And then the guys both ended up being, like, real estate moguls or some shit. Like, they weren't homeless. They were fucking waiting. But I'm, like, looking back, I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of cool fucking dudes now. Like, you know, like, if you don't have your beard lined up and you're wearing the Yeezy collection, remember they used to do those, like, bombed out clothes that looked like you were, like, in a sci-fi fantasy film, that you were, like, a hipster? But they might have been dressed like that. I don't know. So I'm fucking screaming at this homeless guy. I wasn't even screaming at him. I'm like, dude, I'll fuck you up. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm already looking. The worst part is, all you hear about is stories of people getting stabbed now. So I'm like, I'm just gonna have to fucking leg kick this guy and fucking. And I don't want to leg kick anybody, dude. My ankle's bad, but I got 3 or 4 left in me. And so I just start threatening the dude, and then the lady, he fucking sits the fuck down, right? She's like calling the cops. And then the other barista comes over, she's like, what would you like? Free coffee for me. And then they're like, oh, thank you. I'm like, yeah, well, fucking, I started shitting on the guy. He started catching strays. There was like 4 dudes in there just watching it happen. And I'm like, hey, man. It had to be like, I don't know. They're just watching it happen. She's like, thanks. She was like, thanks, whatever. I'll get you a coffee on us. And I was like, yeah, well, Mr. Bird Dog's over here ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? Some fucking guy who probably has a fucking flag in his front window that'll never goddamn do anything to anyone. It's like, people are fucking losers. If you're a grown man and something's happening like that, like, I don't care. Like, listen, I would probably hate every word that comes out of that lady's mouth, opinion-wise. You could tell. You know, neon-colored glasses, hair fucking crazy. I'm like, lady, you would hate me, but goddamn, you would have took a beating from this guy. What was the point of that? I don't know. But I'm back. I'm sorry I fucking didn't put one out last week. I felt bad. Dude, I was so busy again. I'm not complaining. It's like a good thing. But when I'm rushing from work to side jobs, I'm like, I can't, you know, like, you know, it's hard to get podcast mind when all I'm thinking about is getting money. Because God knows this podcast's never going to make me any money. But, yeah. I do hear rumors swirling that me and Tubbs are going to get shit popping. It wouldn't be like every week, but me and Tubbs once a month, State of the Union. Because the workforce, you guys are dragging. There's a lot of podcasts out there being like, I'm talking to you working, man. I'm like, no, you're not. You guys don't. You're going to, let me see you swing a hammer. Let me see you dig a hole. Fuck off. You guys need real men. And we're not leaders. We're not going to lead the pack. We're just going to talk to the pack. You know what I mean? It's like a wolf pack if we went to happy hour. You know what I mean? There's no leader here. We're just chilling. We're vibing. But yeah, dude. Life has been good, but also too busy. Last weekend I had, like, you know, getting woke up at 4:30, and then my show at Helium started back up, which is at 10 p.m. I don't get home till 12 something. Then I get woken up by the baby at 4:30. And then Friday, I ran my first show that I'm starting at this barbershop called Burke and Payne in South Philly. If you're in Philly and you listen to this, don't be a piece of shit. Start coming to my goddamn shows. So that was good, but it's just like I'm running around. I got a liquor sponsor. Shout out to my boy Net. I got a black guy sponsoring these shows that I met at another show with shout out to fucking Chris Trainer at Rotten Ralph's. I met him there, and he's like, dude, I'll hook you up with some liquor for a show. I'm like, dude, say less, brother. But it was a good show, but I'm just running around. Then by the time I get home and unpack all the chairs, I'm not going to bring up the fact that I brought home 3 slices of pizza because my girlfriend said she wasn't hungry, and then she ate one of my slices. I'm still not going to forgive her for that. Just remembered it. Son of a bitch. But then Saturday, I had a side job all morning, then I had 3 shows at night, and then Sunday I had a side job, and then I went to Rainey's, went to chill with the boys at Rainey's book signing, and I have to start conserving energy. I hate to admit that I'm human, but I don't know. I think I'm getting sick over and over again because of that. How does my phone have memory to do this? And when I tried to post something the other day, it didn't. I tried to record one last week because I think I was on a roll, but I think I was in the middle of saying something that could be misconstrued as racist, and my phone dies. It's like, is Apple against me? I don't know. Dude, if you're gonna get over, just fucking do it, coward. Jesus Christ. It's getting out of control. Philly's annoying enough, and now everybody with the goddamn respect bikers lane. I saw a man driving a Subaru with a ponytail, with a bumper sticker, like a homemade bumper sticker decal on the window that said, "Stop biker deaths." I hate when people have signs that, hey, nobody's against your cause, dude. You know, like, I don't see any it's not like an abortion issue. There's no 2 sides to this. Is anybody like, yeah, biker deaths? And I hate them. I don't want them to die. Maybe clip them with a mirror or something. God forbid. I don't even know if we talked about, now I sound bad. But I did argue with a biker last week. I will say that. Fucking screaming. The guy started trying to fucking yell at me. I pulled over. I'm like, dude, what are you gonna do if I get out of the car? What? I'm gonna be a grown man screaming for help. And I can say I threatened a man because I defended a bunch of lesbians yesterday. Dude, it's a karma jar for me. Homophobic action, and then I protect them. So, what are you gonna do? Who's wrong here? The scales of justice are evenly weighed once again. I don't know if that's a saying, but the goddamn Eagles lost Monday night. Luckily for me, I was on dad duty, so dude, I fucking passed out. I didn't even watch the game. But, I don't know. I can't be, it is what it is, dude. I don't have the time to fucking worry about football. I feel like I'm going, I don't know. I still care, you know? I care. But I tried to watch UFC Saturday night too, but good lord. That shit was crazy, but goddamn, they booked those 2 champion fights, and you're like, dude, that's a tough lineup. Tough lineup. You know, like Marab did exactly what I thought he was going to do. Shout out James Moss for betting fucking Sean O'Malley by decision. Idiot. We were at Helium. He's like, I think it's a good bet because nobody's going to do it. I'm like, no, that's a bad bet. What are you talking about? I don't even bet. I should start betting on fights because I would make some money, I think. But then I say that's all I'm worried about. I would be like, I would make some money doing this, and then you do it, just ruin my family. That's the real issue. I gotta write that down. I was trying to joke about that. Sorry, it's a little inside baseball. Sound off in the comments if this idea is funny. You guys are seeing the inside my process. And Ryan's writing process, what is it, you ask? I write stuff down in notebooks, and then I never look back at the notebook. And then I just go out there, and if shit starts going sideways, I attack the crowd. That is an artist. You know what I mean? I feel a little amped up because I did take Dayquil, and then I took 2 emergencies, and I had some pre-workout, and now I got a cold brew staring me down. But I don't recommend that, but my body, that's what it needs. No, I was trying to write a joke about, I hate being this guy. I'm not pitching a joke idea. Well, I am. I was just like, I think it's so much harder to be a dad now, right? than it used to be back in the day, just because of the fucking, obviously it's not like a mind-blowing idea, but like, guys, you could ruin your life gambling now, and you don't have to leave your fucking house, dude. You know what I mean? Like, at least somebody, if you got in gambling debt back in the day, not even back in the day, when I was like 20, one of my boys I work with is a bookie, used to be, and like, you fuck up, you're getting fucked up, you're getting your knees broken now, and like, I'm giving money to ESPN, you know, like half of these companies, I'm like, how many of these guys are like based out of fucking India? Like, you're giving money to some pencil-necked fucking dork. At least have like, can we go back to that? It's like, at least have fucking some Irish guy with a Jeff cap on and a limp come over and break your knees. It's just, it stinks. It's no good. Like, you used to have to go to the strip club, bang a hooker, a real sex worker, okay? A lady who got abused as a kid. And I'm not happy that happens, but them's the facts. Like, these fucking OnlyFans models, who I'm not bashing them, Chief. I'm not bashing them. But you can't call yourself a sex worker. It's like, kid, come on. You know, it's like a guy who does IT and he's like, I'm a fucking blue collar guy. I'm like, are you? You're doing internet stuff. I need it, but come on. Let's go. Actually, I guess that is blue collar, because you gotta crawl around shelves and shit under desks. Man, that kind of fell apart, huh? But yeah, dude, I don't know if you guys watched the UFC. It was crazy. That was one of those you had to be there. But then I'm like, I always want to go to the UFC. I've never been to one, but I've been to so many like regional MMA shows where you're like, this isn't good unless you're on the cage. You need to be like on the fucking cage. You can't see, you miss so much shit if you're not like in it, like right on it. But dude, Skankfest is next week and I am fucking jazzed. I'm assuming everyone that listens to this is a Legion of Skanks universe person, I would assume, because who the fuck knows? I'm so sick of people being like, Ryan, you're so funny. Not like, you know, I'm not saying it like that, but people, I'll be at weekends at Helium, people are like, dude, you're so good, like, when are you gonna do other stuff? I'm like, I don't know, maybe somebody bring me on the fucking road, because I'm not gonna promote my, every other day, all my girlfriends are like, dude, Ryan, you need to do these front-facing camera videos and give dating advice to women. Because a lot of, one of my favorite activities is to send mean videos to my girlfriends, like girls I'm friends with, be like, you know why you're single. Come on, you know why. 30 years old. You don't think it has anything to do with it, you know? You got that weird dip. Never mind, I'm just going to start body shaming one of my friends, but, you know. But, what's today, Wednesday? That chick just said something to me. She's probably like, I want to suck you. And I'd be like, I can't do it. Not that I can't do it, I'd say I can't let you. You know what I mean? But yeah, my Helium show's back with my boy Brian Fidnell and Courtney Reynolds. And it's at 10 o'clock every Thursday at Helium. And boy howdy, am I going to be tired for the rest of my life, I guess. Because, like, not sleeping regular. I was talking to, who was I talking to this about? I think Fennell said it. It was like, dude, why is being out at 12 o'clock and then going to sleep at 12:30 way different than being home and going to sleep at 12:30? You feel more tired. Something's afoot. There's fuckery afoot. Are we officially in the time where the sun comes up later? What's that called? Spring back? Spring forward? Whatever the fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Did that happen? Because it's darker. Has it been like this? You tell me. That is a big woman. And I'm not talking fat. She's thick. Looks like she could play tackle for any high school team in the country right now. And she's in fluffies right now. Lady, it's raining. What are we doing? Fuck are we doing? Like, how did my phone was capable of fucking doing 20 minutes of recording right now? I gotta fucking get a tech guy. I seriously am at the point where I need a podcast producer. Like, do I need to go back to just banging this shit out of my house? Because this is fun to do, but I'm like, the uploading. I don't like the uploading. Because I'll get home, I might forget to upload this. But, you know, I think we've had fun. I don't think I made any sense, the usual. But, you know. Yeah, when was the last time I did one? 2 weeks ago? I'm sorry. I'm trying to be consistent, but it's like, I got a lot of fucking, what's that called? Irons in the fire. The irons are in the fire. I'm not complaining about it, but people make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm Catholic. I'm a girl dad. That's the weirdest thing about, like, that's another, I'm not trying to pitch joke ideas, but I was just thinking about it. I was like, the other day I got to the gym and I joined did I talk about this? I might have talked about this in the one I didn't release or one I've already put out, and either way, I'm sorry. But, I was talking about, like, going to the gym. I joined this new gym that's 24 hours, and I got in there, it was just me and another girl, and I was like, fuck, dude, this gotta suck for chicks. Because you want to, like, talk to her and be like, hey, I'm normal. If you were worried I was going to, like, do something to you, you know, I'm not. I'm just letting you know. Am I physically capable? Yeah, but I would never do something like that. Like, how do you try to give, like, the, hey, how you doing, nod? You know what I mean? But it's always awkward. Way to end the podcast, Ryan, to joke about that. Doing something rude. That would be very rude to do. But, alright, guys. I'll put this out tomorrow. I'm going to try to get back to it. I got to delete stuff off my phone or open up more space on the fucking cloud that doesn't even have walls. That was the dumbest thing to say. I'm like, is there edges to the cloud? There's gigawatts, whatever, gigabytes. Fucking move them over, cram them in. Like, just compress them. I don't know. Figure it out. I also do have like a 14 million gigawatt fucking thing on my, from Mikey the Wop. If you're a fucking long time listener, you remember the Wop, Wappenstein, whose fucking brain cancer came back, that poor bastard. I don't know if the cancer came back, but a tumor came back and Mikey got it carved out. Luckily, he's got a girlfriend now, so he's getting sucked back to health. God bless Mikey the Wop. But, alright guys, peace. I gotta go. I'm at work. Ta-ta. Ay, 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 ta-ta.